Here we are. There we are anyway. There's my little man, all dressed up in his British kit. Look at those little arms go. He's ready. He was just a bit tired, so I figured why not? He likes to watch the game. I think he likes, just the movement on the screen. You can only see black and white still, but it doesn't matter. It works out. So he's on my lap the whole time. I've tried this before, and I got the win, but I didn't record it, so why not try it here? My wife was in the background watching, giggling a bit, and it wasn't the best start. Of course, we take a penalty. Yes, I'm going to say we did this together. Obviously, at times, that dummy falls out, his soother falls out of his mouth, so you got to adjust. He's in this game with me. So we're short-handed right away. But yeah, you know what? It's interesting. I don't get to play as much now that I'm a dad. However, when I do get to play, it'll be usually when he's asleep. Most of the time, he's in his little, baby Bjorn bouncer, and I'm just bouncing him. I'll tell you, my calf muscles in my right leg anyway are getting there because of it. But in this case, he did not want to be in his little seat. He wanted to be in Daddy's lap. So why not try a game of NHL? This was basically just a precursor. We're waiting for his feeding time. He was getting close, getting a little bit antsy, but we had to wait for his bottle to cool down, and I was hoping this would be a quick game. If I needed to pass him off to my wife, I would have, but I didn't need to. He was content this whole game, and he's an absolute star. Not only has he been, watching the Toronto Maple Leafs games with me, and basically I just talk at him, tell him how I feel about the Leafs. Most of my Leafs reaction videos are me talking to my son and just recording it at the same time. But yeah, he enjoys it, and if he doesn't, well, he's 7 weeks old, so he can't tell me. But man, he's a strong little guy already. Can hold his neck up. He can roll kind of on his side. His tummy time's going great. And yeah, he's a Leafs fan. He's got his Leafs kit and everything all made up. Big fan. I hope he becomes a Leafs fan and stays a Leafs fan. It would suck if he chose a team like the Bruins or the Habs. Oh, we were close there. Just wrung it off the bar. Not bad, not too bad. I'll tell you, I'm a big fan of this Leafs team, especially, in NHL 21, obviously, like they are stacked, but also in real life, like what kind of team can go into the playoffs and they're going to have to sit, Adam Brooks or Alex Galchenyuk? Also, how is Adam Brooks not in this game? He might be, but why is he so low? He needs to be up there. I say Galchenyuk should be in the 80s now. Brooks should at least be a 79 the way he's been playing. Oh, what a shot there by Zach Bogosian. I'm waiting for Sandin to come back up here as well. He should be higher up because he's been playing lights out. But yeah, back to it. Like the Leafs, they've got 7 really capable D for the playoffs. So one of Sandin, Bogosian, or Dermott's going to be out. Liljegren can fill in whenever he wants. You got Ben Harper in there if need be. I don't think he sees much time. But then on the offensive side, Hyman comes back. What do? In this, I have Adam Brooks out. But, do you take out Brooks? You take out Galchenyuk? Last game, Brooks and Galchenyuk both scored. Spezza and Thornton and Brooks are playing amazing. I'm looking at it, and I think it might end up being Simmons. Because just imagine Hyman, Mikheyev, and Kerfoot together. Like that line was phenomenal beforehand. I could see them being phenomenal in the playoffs. And then you can throw Simmons in there if you need. You take out Brooks because he's younger, and you have the vets in there, and you just make an old man line for the fourth line. And you throw Spezza at center, Thornton on the left, and you got Simmons on the right. I don't know. Oh, there's another good goal right there by Willie Nylander. Honestly, this team's great. At first, I didn't like the reverse retros, but I think they changed it because it was like the arms were too gray, but it lightened up a bit, and they still look good. My wife ended up getting me one of these for Christmas this year. But being all the way in the Middle East, it's still just sitting in Canada at my parents' house. Hopefully get that soon, especially for the playoff run. Get to wear that, because obviously the Leafs have already clinched, and it looks like they're going to play the Habs. But actually the way it's going, it could be the Jets. Ooh, that was a nice save there by Vasilevsky. I also really like these Tampa jerseys. It reminds me when like Le Cavalier was in there, and Grattan and stuff. I loved those jerseys. I'm glad they went with them. This guy actually played it pretty well this game. He had a nice block shot there and stuff. Obviously, I was a bit distracted with the little man as well. Wasn't the most comfortable, basically holding his weight, and I had like the one arm longer than the other trying to play, but you do what you do, you do what you can. Honestly, I know there's been a lot of complaints about NHL and NHL 21 and being boring and all these glitches and stuff, which, yeah, it's frustrating. But I just enjoy it. I think it's a grand old time. I don't play the stuff where you spend a lot of money. So I don't play, Hockey Ultimate Team or anything like that. Or, what do people say? Like the grind, where they're playing 20, 40 games over the weekend, like Hut Champions and all that other stuff. Online versus works for me. You pick an NHL team, play with a team that you see on the ice, and you just go from there. I enjoy that more. I think the games are fairer. That's a better way to put it. Like, you're not playing, like, if I was going to play a Hockey Ultimate Team, obviously my team would be full of, 70s and 80s players. And I would end up having to go up against people who have, I'm guessing, 95s, 99s, and all that. Like, good on them, they worked hard for it, or they paid a shit ton of money for it. But for me, I'd rather just chill, sit in my chair, play some NHL, play as the team I support, and just have fun from there. And that's what it's been so far, and it's worked out actually. I think I'm in or close to the top 50 in online versus for Xbox anyway. And yeah, it's good fun. Probably because not many people play it, but I've really enjoyed it. And I'll probably keep enjoying it. I know the game doesn't change too much, but I'm just a fan. I'm a fan of hockey, and I'll keep playing it. And we'll see until eyesight and everything goes. So I can trade off, let my son take over. Though the first hockey game he's going to play, it's going to be NHL 94, and it's not going to be on the Xbox. Oh, there's another goal. It'll definitely be on the Super Nintendo. Still have NHL 94. I think I have 94 all the way to 98 on the Super Nintendo. 94 is my go-to. 96, when he gets a little bit better with it, because they're like little water bugs out there in NHL 96. It's such a faster game. But obviously I got to teach him the classic, go from the right side all the way across the net to the left side, pop that in there. It's basically similar to how they do it in NHL 21, where you pull the puck back, let the goalie go off the post, and throw it over the glove. NHL 94 started it. The cross crease pass, it's always been there. So people complaining about it and the lack of defense. To be fair, defense is better in NHL 94. The AI is better in my opinion. But it's been there the whole time, so it's not a big deal. Anyway, as you see, we won the game. Baby Ren and I, we won, and it was an absolute blast. Can't go wrong. Still enjoying NHL, and I'm sure there'll be some more videos and more of me just chatting utter rubbish with Ren in my arms. Look at us celebrating. Can't go wrong. Anyway, that's it for me. See you next time. Thanks for watching. If you've dropped by this, check out my Leafs reactions. I react after every game. Thanks again. Look at that. Top 50. Go Leafs, go.